Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to Therapy with Miss T, where I'm Miss T and I'm here to give you guys a message. Okay, so as always, how are you all doing? I hope everyone is blessed, safe, and well. This is Therapy with Miss T, where we keep it real, raw, and uncut. But I always let you know I am not a therapist, okay? I'm intuitive, so I pick up on the energy and the messages from the Most High. If you've helped one, you've helped some, so I hope that this message helps someone. But if you need some help, feel free to reach out to someone. Get the help that it is that you need. There's nothing wrong with speaking with someone. There's nothing wrong with getting help. There's nothing wrong with getting therapy, okay? So, it's so crazy, but I kept hearing for someone around this time. Every day is not your day. Every message is not your message. But if you've helped one, you've helped some. So I hope that this message helps someone. But what I kept picking up on is the truth is what gets you in. The truth. The truth is what gets you in. And it's so crazy I was hearing that, because then I was picking up on earlier a message. And I kept hearing the Most High say, you forgot who you are and standing on value. You forgot who you are in standing on value. Value, ethics, morals, who you are, right? And I kept hearing you forgot who you are, and then I was hearing the truth is what gets you in. So for some of you guys around this time, thank you, Spirit, it's going to come full circle now. Something is going to lap around. Something is going to come back around. Something is going to happen. And whatever this is about, I'm hearing the sequence, okay? It's the sequence. Thank you, Spirit. So there could be something here about a pattern. There's something here about a sequence. There's something here about some sorts of illustration. There's something here there's a pattern, there's a sequence, or you're trying to find the pattern, or there's something about a pattern. There's something here about some sort of, I even want to say fabric. I don't know if there's something here about stitching, something being sewn, something being made. There's something here about the fabric, even down to the fabric, the sequence, the pattern. This could even be stitching, okay? There could be something here about some sort of routine or the way that it's done. I keep hearing the way that it's done. I'm hearing carried out. It's been carried out. It's been done. It's been planned. Something's already been in motion. Something already is in motion. Something's already planned out. Something's already done. Something just already is something. It's the plan. You're being pushed somewhere. You're going a certain way now. You're going in a new direction. It's time to do something else. Whatever this is about, there's something about to open up for you. But it comes at closing something off, releasing yourself of something, breaking free from something. Maybe this has been holding you back. Maybe something has been holding you back. Maybe someone's been trying to hold you back financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Someone's been trying to form or cause some sort of blockage in your life. I'm being drawn to a stream. Thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing my grandma saying up Shit's Creek without a paddle, right? That's her saying. Or up the creek without a paddle. I don't know why I put this on there. Okay. I didn't mean to curse, but it's the saying. You're going up without a paddle, meaning you're going somewhere, and the way you're going, you're not going to be able to come back, right? You don't have a paddle. You don't have something to help to deter your route. You don't have something to help you go the way you want to flow. You move the way you want to move. You don't have some sort of help. You're just going up and you don't have no assistance. So there's something around this time where maybe Someone doesn't have help. Someone doesn't have assistance. Someone doesn't have something. Oh, I just saw the most prettiest all black cat. I think it had green eyes. It looked like a, is it a jaguar? Which creature is all black? I want to say it looked like a jaguar or something. It was pretty. But there could be something about a cat. It's so crazy because I've been saying I want one for the longest, an all black cat. And no, I don't believe they're evil. I don't believe the all black cat has to be evil. No, I do not. But maybe there was something here. Maybe there is some sort of significance. Maybe someone felt like it was something about the color. There could be something here where maybe someone felt like it's the all black or it's the black. I don't know. This could be something involving racism. This could be something, I don't know if this was job related or there was something going on here where maybe you were the only black person or you were the only person of color or you were the only person that was mixed. There's something here where there could have been something going on with color because I was drawn to that for a reason. And the stigma that it gets, right? All black cats are stigmatized. They have some sort of stigma. But whatever this is about, maybe someone was stigmatizing you. Maybe someone was saying something about you. Maybe someone was singling you out. Whatever this is or whatever this is about, there's a new beginning for you. On the horizon. Just over the peak, just over the mountain, just over the way. There's a new beginning for you. There's a new beginning for you. There's a shift happening. And for some of you guys, the truth is what gets you in. And you have to remember who you are and your values. And it's so crazy because they said that in The Lion King, right? When Simba had lost his way. Simba had gotten to a part in his life where he didn't know his way no more, right? Like he was lost. He had lost his father. And there could be something about a father, someone's parent. I don't know if someone's felt lost since they lost a parent or a father. I don't know if that movie has any significance in someone's life. But there was a part in that movie. Thank you, Spirit. And I'm being drawn to that for a reason. There was a part in that movie where it was showing you that he had lost his way. He had forgot who he was, right? And it took someone along his journey, along his path, Rafiki, right? Someone to come along and knock sense into him and remind him who he actually is, right? Who he will be, who he is to become, right? You are Mufasa's son. Well, that held weight. That's what he needed to remember. Whose child he really was. And for some of you guys around this time, just know that it holds weight who your father really is. Like the Most High being your dad, that holds weight. Like you have to remember who you are because there's something about your value, your morals, your standards, who you are as a person. And for some of you guys, there were some people trying to bash you and make you look like you were something that you actually were not. And it's sad when you really look back at some of the things that people have done and said to you, about you, and to others, right? There were some hate trains. There was some gossiping. There was a lot of things being said, being done, being hidden in the shadows, right? There was a lot of stuff done in the dark. There was a lot of people that had so much to say. There were people that talked about some of you guys and your circumstances and your shortcomings and when you were down, right? Like some of you guys had actual Job moments and there were people that talked about you during your storm. Some of you guys were actually losing everything, not because you weren't good people, because the devil wanted to test you, right? Let's not forget that Job was a very faithful servant to the Most High. Job was. And if you're a faithful servant and you still lose everything, that goes to show you that you can't never judge a book by its cover because you just don't know. That person may be down and out. That person may be having financial woes. That person may be sick. That person may not have this, that, and the third. That person may not seem like they have a lot. But you don't need nothing if you have a connection to God. If you are a faithful servant, that is all you need. There is nothing else needed other than that connection and relationship to God. For He knows the plans, and He will give you everything that you need, even when you feel like you're going without. You're still covered in a storm. And for some of you guys, there are some people that forgot who you are, and you have to remember who you are, because you have a mission, you have a purpose, you have a job, a task that has to be done. You have something that you're supposed to release. You have something that you're supposed to give to others. You have something that you're supposed to do. Some of you guys have true callings on your lives, but you have to be the one to go towards it. You have to be the one to manifest it. You have to be the one to make it come into reality. You can be born with all the gifts in the world, but if you don't use them, if you don't use your talents, trust, thank you, Spirit, if you don't trust, if you don't believe, if you don't have faith, you have nothing. So, for some of you guys, there are some people that may actually be shown as hypocrites and false prophets, the same things that they were saying about you. And it's so crazy, but for some of you guys, there were some people that were blindly led into the fire, okay? They were blindly led into the slaughterhouse. They didn't use their discernment. They didn't think things through mentally. They didn't take stuff to God. They didn't pray to the Most High and say, you know what? Let me test the spirit. Let me make sure this person saying these things is right. Is right. He gives each and every one of us discernment. You have it for a reason. You cannot be mad at someone that gives you the right to make your own decision before jumping on the hate train. There were some people that didn't even think about what they were actually feeling. Some of these people knew you were a good person. Some of these people knew that you actually had a heart of gold. Some of these people knew that you was not no taker, no crazy person, no one out here just trying to hurt people. They knew you had a good soul, a good heart. They knew you meant well. They knew. And some people still wanted to cause reputation damage on your name. There are some people that cannot stand you, that cannot stand the ground that you walk on, that cannot stand that you are who you are, because that's how the Most High made you, to overcome adversity, to pick yourself back up, to show others that you could never defeat God, for the Holy Spirit dwells within. They were never upset with you. They were upset with what they thought of you, because they know they could never be half of who you truly are. There are some people that know they could never be you. They could never even live up to amongst who you are right now. And they know it. And it pains them inside to see someone have so much bravery and strength to overcome every circumstance and situation. You overcome. And it's only because of the Most High God. The enemy does not want you to win. The enemy does not want you to have anything in life. The enemy does not want you to eat good. The enemy does not want you to live good. The enemy does not want you to be at peace. The enemy does not want you to work out. The enemy does not want you to be happy. The enemy does not want to see your finances double, triple, skyrocket, replenish. The enemy does not want to see these things. That is how you will know who the enemy is. That is how you will know who the naysayers are. Look at who supports you and who doesn't. Who doesn't? That is how you will know who the enemy is. Somebody that wants to kill, steal, and destroy. And it's not only because they don't support you. Support is not just financial. Support is emotionally. Support is physically. Do you need a hug? How are you doing? Are you okay? I see you. I know you're trying. You're trying to make a difference. You're trying to do something with your life. I see you. There's no congratulations for trying to do right in life. And by the time you get it from the people you thought were actually going to give it to you, it's going to be too late. The time has expired. They had their time. There are some people that know you have done a 360. There are some people that know you have changed your life. There are some people that know you have metamorphosed from a child into an adult. That you have grown. That you have shown adversity. That you have intelligence. That you have leveled up. There are people that have watched your metamorphosis. They have watched you transform into this being. And they still have nothing to say. They still have nothing to say. They see the Most High God Himself moving in your life. And they still have nothing to say. Crickets. Crickets. But there will come a time when they will want to say something. And it will be too late. Jesus taught you that. When He turned His own back against His mother. He taught you that. It's in Scripture. How about we look it up? How about we look it up? There's something about that word. There's something that's going to drive me crazy until I find it. And I need to read this for some reason. When he was basically saying that it was not his family. And now I can't find it. I know it was outside of a gate. There was something here. Hold on, y'all. Scripture where Jesus was outside of the gate and said that it was not his family. It's something like that. Maybe it's this one, Mark 3:31. Yeah, then Jesus' mother and brothers arrived, standing outside. They sent someone to call him. I think this is the one. I think this is it. And a crowd was sitting around him. And they said to him, "Your mothers and brothers are outside seeking you." And he answered them, "Who are my mother and my brothers?" Right? So this had came at a point in Jesus' life where he was questioning, who are my mother? Who are my brothers? Who says that that's my family? right? He was coming to a point, a pivot in his life where he was even questioning the relationship with his own family. And looking about at those who sat around him, he said, "Here are my mother and my brothers. For whoever does the will of God, he is my brother and sister and mother." So this is a point where Jesus is stating and telling them, like, look, you are my mothers. You are my brothers. You are my sisters. You are my family. For you do the same will of the Father as I do. So you are my tribe. You are my village. You are my relations. You are my connection. He was basically saying, I don't know those people outside the gate. I don't have any connection. I only connect with the ones that are here to do the will of my Father. And for some of you guys, there are some tribes that are going to be created. There are some things that are about to shift because it is the will of the Father. And sometimes you will question. You will have to leave your own mother and brothers outside of what is going on in your life, outside of the mission, outside of the purpose, the calling on your life. It even tells you in the Bible that you will have to leave these people in order to do God's will for your life. For your life. And it's not going to be easy leaving behind your mother, your brothers, your family, people that you have known for forever, people that you have had in your life for years and years and years. That is not an easy thing to do. But yet it has to be done. Sometimes if you think that you're going to fulfill his will be done, that you can bring along these people that are not on the same mission with you, then you are mistakenly wrong. Because he tells you, these are the people here to do my Father's will be done. And whoever's outside that gate, I don't know them. This is my mother. This is my brother. This is my sister. And for some of you guys, you are about to create your tribe, your village, your thing now. Your thing. It's time to go towards the people that are truly meant to be with you. You are now going to attract. You're going to vibrate. You're going to move in towards something, to move closer to something, or something's coming closer to you. Whatever this is, get ready, because the truth is what gets you in. And you have to remember who you are, because there are some people that forgot who you are. But if you just go back in within and remember for a second whose child you truly belong to, then you just have to stand on your values, thus saith the Lord, because everything else will be worked out. Everything else will be taken care of. You just got to remain strong and know that the Most High got you. No matter what circumstance or situation, God got you. So that's the message. That's what I got. That's what I got for you. And just know that just like in the Bible, Jesus had to leave some people behind. You might have to do the same. And I'm not telling you not to love your family. I'm not telling you not to love your parents, your mother, whoever. You love who you want to love. What I'm trying to explain to get you to overstand and understand is that, do these people love you the same? And are they pushing you towards your God-given purpose? If it's not about Jesus, if it's not about the Most High, if it's not about getting closer to God, if it's not about elevating your mind, thyself, if it's not about prospering, if it's not about moving forward, if it's not about making moves, if it's not about elevation, if it's not about raising your frequencies, who you are as a person, cleansing your aura, protecting your spirit, if it's not about that, then what do you really have to talk to anybody about? Because if it's not about positivity, making moves and making money, then it's really unnecessary what else you have to talk about. So for some of you guys, getting into your purpose is what's going to push you towards what God said he had for you. And there are going to be some people you're going to have to leave behind in order to have it. And if not, you will reincarnate back again until you get it the next time. All these cycles will be regurgitated through new faces. Same, different day. So for some of you guys, this is that season. This is that time. And you can either wake up and smell the coffee and realize that the Most High is real and you don't have forever to get this thing right, because you're not waking yourself up every day. There is a higher power involved showing you the way and allowing you to open your eyes. So it's time to wake up and smell the coffee and see that it's going to be some changes. There are some people that are going to be truly tormented and hurt by the things that they have done when it comes to you and said about you. And the Most High will do it in the most beautiful way, right? That's why he says, for he prepares the table amongst your enemies. He will do it in the most beautifulest way, the most prettiest way, the most any kind of way he could do it. He will do it, and he will do it well. So just know that for some of you guys, there's some things that are about to be prepared amongst your enemies, and he is going to do it very well. Superb. Thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing superb. He is going to do it superb. Okay, so get ready, because for some of y'all lives are about to change. Things are about to change. People are going to change. People are going to come and go. Things are going to come and go, but the Most High will stand. And let's just look that up real quick, because I want to see let's end it with what that actually means. Let's end it with that, because that's what it's about to be. Superb. It means excellent. It says it's marked as the highest degree of grandeur, excellence, brilliance, or competence. So that means that it doesn't really get much better if it's the highest degree of grandeur, the highest degree of excellence and brilliance. Okay, that is what the Most High said. Superb. All right, he is going to prepare that table, and it is going to be superb, and it's going to be of excellence and grandeur, and can nobody do your table like the Most High God. When he said he will prepare that table, that is what he meant. And yes, sometimes the enemy is gonna think that it won. The enemy is going to think that it got one over on you. But that's how the Most High God wants them to think. For he knows the plans of the enemies too. So stay close to God in this season, y'all. That's the message. That's what I got. That's what I got for you, okay? So until next time, and as always, what we tell them, guys, we tell them, namaste.